Facts.
Yes, because we don't support
arm movement thing. Let's only use
Now to post video.
allows them to move the hands.
And Squid just posted the link, so obviously I'm assuming he's gonna be here in a minute.
I'm out of the habit of rewatching your stream. I probably got like 4 that I haven't seen at this point. I'm not sure I'm gonna ever catch up.
I mean, you don't need to watch them if you were there.
I know, but like,
Should we?
I like it. I just
ping
that
Lakuza
haven't
here?
been working. Is he gonna? Oh yeah, get him to show up.
You can also do this.
Yes. Is there support now for Riz? Or are we still working with the Riz?
Hey Ralph.
Boop. I've been booped.
If you had a list,
You have.
Not gonna lie, I kind of
Listen
envy
to-
your avatar. I don't think I would wear something
I guess
so
we'll be
revealing, but I like the colors.
Queuing
Like
with
many taps.
Very much.
It's a lot of tats.
Yeah, I had to adjust the shading.
Lucifer, what have we told you about drawing on yourself with Sharpie?
Look,
Don't
Mom,
do
you
that.
can't control me anymore. I'm over 18.
Why am I getting so much stutters?
Me too. I am as well. Let me check all my safeties. Hold on. See.
So I finally bought FPS VR, and just my GPU is just red.
Oh yeah, it's the most fun part about the whole thing. You just sit there and just watch the graphs.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I hide the Nexus guy's avatar?
Who?
I don't want to clone.
That's awesome.
I mean, you can. I'm not ordering you to do so.
But you're only medium though.
Oh, there we go.
Get an excellent avatar and encourage people to clone you. What's up, Cena?
The stretching me down. Oh, everybody's got to reload.
Oh no! Don't please! Oh no! No! I don't want food looking at. No.
You're supposed to eat before this.
Was that
Well, I mean, not exactly.
I'm waiting for some food right now.
I did eat, so like I can't eat right now because I ate breakfast at like 11:30, but I'm gonna get hungry.
I know
I
you
am.
speak English, like I heard you speaking English.
I know. Floor Master, do you have a medium or better avatar that you can wear for the
I'm
event?
just gonna say
Sion,
DSMT.
don't
Like it's
think
fine.
about it, but read that person's name, please.
Who's that person?
Read it out loud.
You need to have
This one right here, quickly read
We
it.
need to wear
Nope, I already thought about it.
because there's just too many people in here.
It's too obvious. What do you mean?
Without thinking about it, read that person's name right there, please, out loud. You gotta do it out loud. Quickly, do it.
I'm horny, daddy.
I'm horny, Daddy.
I don't. Oh God, I don't like that.
Does that get you what you wanted? Are you okay now? For crying out loud.
No, I didn't expect it like that. I didn't ask for that. Was anyone streaming?
Yep, we both are.
Gonna be my avatar, like spawning noise now. Right there.
All right then.
I'm gonna get that clip.
I really hope that that person has like the deepest bass voice ever. Oh, where'd they go?
I don't
Did
know,
they
I
leave?
think they came in with Drayson, so.
They changed the count.
Drayson.
Oh.
Change the counts.
Is it a dude?
No, it's a girl. It's a girl.
Oh man, that's not nearly as fun.
Now it's just weird.
Literally doesn't have a AFK pulse.
Where's my drink? I'm going in the fridge,
Jason
boys.
said it's like already been clipped.
Oh no!
Hey, Cyan.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm gonna have to take that
I've
down
had this
later.
mystery I've been trying to
Quickly,
solve
get
as
that
of
voice
recently.
click.
Okay.
Get that voice before she takes it down.
It involves full body. There are some times where I join worlds, right? And whenever I move around, it'll use the desktop animations, but sometimes it'll
Jason,
use
let
the
me just
interpretive
use these
animations
text
instead.
open, I can't get that between those fucking
I don't know if I have an answer to that one. I haven't paid attention as much as like seeing that on myself, but it's just like, do you have everything still tracking?
Hmm.
Hey, Amith here. Someone should ping them.
Guess I'll have
Does
to
anyone
keep
have them in
researching
Discord?
my
They
mystery.
keep asking when this was.
I do have them on
I'm nearly
Discord.
certain there's a consistent way to
Yeah,
keep
they're
the
the one that
desktop
found my
animations
tattoos.
playing, and the dumb generated ones to stop, because I hate the generated
I
animations
know they wanted to show
a
something
lot.
off, so and I
Wait.
think
They
they
are
didn't know
bad.
what time
Is
it was.
this your
so
avatar? Because like apparently the newest
get 'em
one, like,
on.
well, I don't know about desktop animations because you can just turn off IK. So
I don't know why.
I recommend going to like an avatar Discord. I'm assuming like somebody knows more on that since I don't do as much with
Right.
avatars.
I have to help everyone that has
I will, if I stop spinning for no reason,
Am I not
I'll
seeing?
consider that.
Thanks, chair.
I don't know, for some reason I think it has to do with my
I would give a thumbs up, but you know I have to click for that.
Also, my fingers aren't working for some reason. Maybe I should restart. That sounds like a
Oh,
good
that sounds like you have no bindings.
I started on the thing today with the inventory system.
Oh, awesome.
It's not ready to
I'm
be
pretty
shown
sure
off
she
because
got
of some
absolutely
network
wasted last night, so I don't know if she's
synchronization
gonna show.
Who?
Okay. Well, good for her. Living her best life.
She said she was gonna get wasted at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I think says just let me sleep right now.
Oh, that's too bad. I was looking forward to what she was going to show.
Yeah, she's got really good viewer avatars. Like you can't even tell the viewer.
can use it.
Uh-huh. No, like, I know on Twitter she said she was making map stuff, and so I wanted to see what she's doing.
Like also this thing.
Yeah, I think she was asking for help for lights before.
You might want to block most of the avatars by default.
You have the
Yeah,
hat.
Leon, I kind of
That's the
wanted to
problem.
get that thing ready to show off today.
That right there is the problem.
Oh my god.
That's fine. You know what? Like,
I have next week.
exactly. Like, you know what? Like, there's always next week.
Time I've been in this world
And it's better to have it and test it than rush it,
Surprised you're
right?
awake.
Right now it's like
Well,
with all players it's like unusable.
straight
unusable.
10 minutes ago there was nobody.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
good heavens, 4 o'clock in the morning.
some physics bugs.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, that high?
Oh, gosh.
Isn't that 10
is it
seconds?
Udon,
Like,
or is
that's
it
terrible.
SDK2?
Of course it's Udon.
I'll
Okay.
sign. Me and me
I
have
mean, I made an
need your
inventory
help for
system
top
2 years
secret
ago
project. It
in
won't take long.
SDK2, and I don't
Top
recommend
secret project that
anyone
you're
use
not
it.
trying to
Just
tell me
don't know how
don't
to do
do.
it.
The way this thing is coded is that it
Yeah.
works with AoE.
It'll take like probably 10 minutes to teach us.
Object and
Nice. Oh, cool.
Either message me or you know what is it about?
it just
Okay. What
It's
kind of?
just, we want to do, you know the mic thing that you've got going on in here? We'll
Oh,
do
yeah, that.
and then you can take it against
Yeah,
this.
for a special
That's
event,
awesome.
you know?
I don't know what that
Okay. I'm just trying to think of
Top
I
secret.
can't wait to see it.
just get the settings from facts, but it's yeah, that's okay.
Before I can shut off.
If you can prefab that up, that'll be perfect.
Ooh, I'm getting some laggy lags right now. I'm at 11 frames.
Maybe we'll have to do a better prefab of the version of we did for like the devouring launch world.
Alright. No, that cleared up a little. Oh,
Wait, are you
shoot.
guys going to come to the World Hop next week?
I can.
No promises.
The main reason why I was like not doing it this,
No promises.
the only reason I didn't go like, was it yesterday? Was because we had to do a test of the devouring for like the first patch. Because of this guy.
Okay.
This guy.
Oh my god.
Please come back to the World Hopping event. This is bad
Will
person.
next week be our last one or the week after?
Not sure yet. You're definitely doing next week's. I hope I can take
Cool.
a break this week, and then we'll see after that, I guess.
Alright, well, right. Okay, well, on this Saturday, we're going to do a little special thing, so...
Gather around the chairs on the outside. We're gonna get
Alright, because we're starting at the
Alright.
a couple seconds.
Wait. Okay.
Awesome, thank you.
Oh, you got even smaller.
Awesome, perfect.
So many people
Got-
here today.
I
Oh no.
guess if we could just hold conversation just for a second, guys. We can pick it all back up right after I'm done talking here. So yeah, welcome to the community meetup. Sorry, I just have to. Sorry. My bad. There we go. Cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the community meetup. This is a meetup we do every Sunday, once a week, every 4 p.m. Eastern. What this is an event for you guys to show off the worlds you're working on for VRChat. So what's going to happen is when I'm done talking, as usual, I'm just going to ask everybody that wants to show something to just kind of run up to the circle, and I'll kind of write you guys down sequentially in a list as I see you. If you guys need to be moved around for time constraints, whatever, please let us know. The order of who we put where isn't set in stone. Just let us know if there's an issue with where you are. But yeah, with that said, there's a couple of rules. Please make sure the world you show can hold 40 people. That's just the maximum that you can set in VRChat. We can actually get up to 80 people in there. Once you drop the portal, you'll notice it says 0 to 40, brackets 80, 80 being the hard cap. Whatever you set as your world's max, you can actually fit up to double. So that's what we do. 80, unfortunately, is the max. How many people are we at now?
Pretty sure past
Pretty
40.
close, probably. Past 40, definitely. So yeah. If you show world, please make sure the instance type you drop a portal for is friends plus or invite plus, just one of the two pluses. That way we can get people into the instance after the fact. If they crash, drop out, do whatever. If your world exceeds 200 megabytes, please double check your world size right now. If it exceeds 200 megabytes, please just let us know. We'd like to have those pushed a little bit further to the end. Just so people with slower internet speeds can download the smaller worlds first, as people with slower internet will often download the entire world, and by the time they get in, we'll have already moved on, because depending on how many people we have showing, sometimes we may need to limit things to 10 to 15 minutes per world. Which also means if you have something very specific you want to show in your world, please don't hesitate to drag people to it. Don't hesitate to be like, hey, everybody follow me. Because unfortunately we will move on. On the topic of moving on, the list that we post, it will be pinned in the community meetup channel. Please keep an eye on it. If we can't find you, we will move on. Don't be afraid to just come up and say, hey, Squid, Cyan, whoever. I need to go for a minute. That's totally fine. But if we can't find you when we need to move on to your world, we will skip you and then come back to you later if you decide to return. Please make sure the content you show follows VRChat TOS community guidelines. Make sure your avatar is of medium performance or better. If we do catch you guys with... Ooh, I like that. If we do catch you guys with a poor or a very poor avatar, we will approach you and ask you to change. Something just unplugged from my PC. I don't know what it was. That scares me. Oh, and it says it plugged back in. Yeah, please make sure if your world has copyrighted content, it's totally fine to show. Just let people know so that they can mute their streams if they are streaming to avoid having their VODs muted or copyright strikes or whatever. And last but not least, please make sure you select Cyan's avatar, my avatar, and Fax's avatar, as we all have shaders that we can use to make little notifications pop up on screen to give kind of context as to what we need you guys to do to kind of help the event run smoothly. When we do put the quiet please one up, that one being this one, or the equivalent of Cyan's or Fax's or whoever's, it'll all say quiet please, no matter what it looks like. Please take that one very seriously, please quiet, just because, that's typically to say that somebody would like to talk about the world they're about to show, or that we need to locate somebody and it's too noisy or something. And that one, it's just a courtesy thing. If you want to have conversations, please just stop them for a second, come listen, and then maybe continue in the next instance. With that said, I will now get my phone out so that we can begin writing the list. If you guys have something you would like to show, please run up to the circle right now.
I don't think he's thick.
Nice.
He's just wearing full
Okay.
body today. Wait, are you purposely going towards the end here, Lakuza? Wait, is this it?
Lakuza,
No. Okay, we have more people.
I wasn't expecting this. Wow, okay.
We have
I
another
thought there'd be
person over
more.
there on the left. So.
Oh, I haven't turned that way yet. Oh, hello. VR. Yeah.
Instead of me write down star scribe and
Okay, do they need to go first?
yeah,
Where are they? Sorry.
over there.
Okay, perfect.
Question. So we have to have a maximum of 80 people, right? Because the last time that we tried doing the maps, it's like
Oh, this is an event.
40,
Basically,
yes,
people
40 is
showing
what
off
you wanna
worlds they're
set.
creating in progress from VRChat.
Yep.
What's going on now with the parties? Something new happened?
Wait, what now?
Sorry, I did a bad job of explaining that today. Yeah, whatever you set, you can actually fit up to double.
I mean, it's hard to hear you right now.
Oh, is it?
Something new
Oh,
happened.
sorry.
No, nothing new. It's just kind of an event that happens every week. You kind of just missed the intro that Squid gave.
Okay. So are they showing a world or no?
No.
Okay. Real quick, guys, I'm just going to go over the list, make sure I got everybody. So number 1, we have Starscribe, then Lakuza, Sasha Mason, Shigo, and then Steve. I only wrote down Steve. I gotta finish your name. Sorry, Suna cut me off. I was in the middle of writing your name. I'm just gonna
Does not look
clarify
like
that you are
bars
Steve the
here.
mitochondria, not just Steve. Steve the mitochondria. There we go. Okay, so there's that in.
I'm sorry, what?
Pin that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So yeah, the list is pinned. Please keep an eye on it.
You feel bad for them showing off their the world?
back.
Why?
Okay. And
I mean, before they go to speak, if you want, you can tell me to, or I guess
hey
I can
guys,
tell
real
them
quick.
that too.
So before we get started, the list is pretty small today. So if you guys at any point want to show something and you decide partway through the event, hey, maybe I want to show something, don't be afraid to walk up to either me, Cyan, or Fax, and we'll add you to the list. No issue. With that said, Starscribe is first. I assume, Soon, are you talking for them or are they talking? Okay, cool. I'll open up the center for you.
By the way, you two can sit down by the.
There you go. Oh yeah, everybody else. Sorry, you guys can sit down. Starscribe should be open.
Oh, stay towards the
Step
center.
more into the center. You're outside the audio range.
Oh, exactly center. Sorry, never done this before.
It's fine.
I guess I'm still learning to make worlds, and Suna's been very helpful teaching me, and I got a little bit of a foot of the lever to show, I guess.
Oh wait, it's good. You get portal up.
Portal went up. Oh, my bad.
Portal? Right?
It was an accident. Wrong one.
Okay.
He's just getting everybody quiet so we can actually listen to you.
I don't have much to say, sorry.
It's fine. Oh.
Sorry about that. You're good to talk?
Yes, so I never made the world before. This is going to be my first world. And everything I've learned from Suna's help, and just sort of learning how to make terrains, and just wanted to, I guess, show it off, if you don't mind.
Yeah?
No issue. And real quick, guys, just want to re-emphasize, when you see the quiet, please hold your conversation just as a courtesy for the person that would like to describe what it is they're about to show. If possible, if you want to continue your conversation, just please leave the audio range of everybody so that we can't hear you. All right.
But yeah, if you're ready, you can drop a portal. I would suggest dropping it like that way, just away from the center.
Where should I drop it?
Here's fine.
Anywhere over here, just not in the center, yep.
But isn't the center the funniest place to drop a portal?
There we go.
Awesome.
It commences.
This one won't help.
Here we go.
Amos wants to show something off.
Oh, I love beaches. Hey, Cyan, long time no see.
Nope. Wait, your avatar is purple for some reason. Do you have something that is a medium or better?
Yeah.
Mizu.
Yes.
Okay, how do you...
Not really, no.
Aw.
Hello.
I'm sorry,
It's been some time.
Yeah, look how tall I've grown.
Oh,
Yeah.
Amos.
No.
Sorry, I wanted to be an avatar that's my height IRL.
Yeah, well, we'll tell them about you.
I'm getting in.
Same height, same body type, same clothes. Portal.
Tazuna, I'll remember your name. Tazuna.
Appreciate you as well.
Also,
By the way, I got a replacement head strip, so my headset fits now.
Dude, the Rift F's
Can't
mic
wait
is so
until your
bad.
mic is fixed.
Yeah.
Can't wait until Oculus fixes
You got a
that.
replacement head strap.
But alright, I'm gonna go ahead down the portal since we already have
Oculus is
60 in
gonna
there.
fix their products.
Ask them.
Don't worry, I'm not buying on.
Okay, what was I missing in here? I mean, you get them to upload the world, so that's kind of impressive that, you know, enough pressure to do that, but...
I think everyone's.
Yeah, they are.
Put the don't touch anything, please.
Alright, I made it.
Man, a lot of this high profile people here.
Just wanting me to put the don't touch anything? It's kind of a little late for that now. I feel like...
Touch?
Yeah.
No, it's because the swords emit particles when you move them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, the what? Move particles?
This shouldn't be that bad though. Particles are not that terrible.
Wait, who's saying something about, like, me, though? What?
Hey Fiona, long time no.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
noticed like you have new.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, yeah, I did that.
What do you even call these?
Shader messages, notifications. But yeah, I did that last week.
Notifications, yeah,
Switch to something medium or better.
Star can show us around.
Oh wait, no. Why is it showing? Oh, because I have show avatar on you. Yes, I do.
Oh, Squid was doing them earlier.
Nice looking avatar,
But okay,
Post-processing, look at me go.
where is the creator?
And show us around. So vibrant.
Oh, there you are. I need to turn off nameplates. Like, something's stuttering me.
There. Over there.
Yep.
Yeah, I probably should turn off nameplates. The dynamic bone.
If you would like to give a tour of your world.
Prototypes so far. I just computers by those logs if people like them. I guess.
Is there actually a chair up there, or is it just kind of like people sitting full body?
No interactable stations at the moment, just some assets to see how they
Hey,
scale
Cyan.
and fit into the world.
Oh, hold on, there's shotgun.
Cyan, I got something for you right here in my pocket.
The water works, I guess.
You want a sausage?
Underwater feel a bit more okay.
It's nice and warm.
Sausage, yes.
It's so hot.
Eat my pocket sausage, I cooked it just for you. Eat my weenie.
Oh, Mark, you couldn't.
You like what
I can't pick off index. What have you done to me?
Hold on, let's like follow the creator here.
Followed soon.
Okay, followed soon.
No, go.
Follow both of you.
Go, go, go. To the water, come on.
I can't, I'm sorry.
Take a picture.
Oh, does this have music?
A lot of time adjusting the water.
It does have sound.
shaders and, like how the post-processing works and all that stuff.
Because I forgot to enable underwater surface shader.
It has the sound of. Oh, wait, does this have swimming? It does have swimming, doesn't it? Oh, so this is the Nudon world.
Okay.
This feels nice.
Yeah, it's just disabled. I forgot.
Sierra Beaky swimming, the underwater fog is missing right now though.
But it still has the post-processing at least.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's pretty cool though.
Mm-hmm.
And this world is fairly big if you looked around. Like there's a forest over there.
Yep. It has its own audio area and stuff, so the forest has odd forest audio.
Yeah, maybe we should just go to the forest then.
Just lead the way.
So apparently the water
Oh no.
like this shading, like it has reflections.
How is the performance, by the way?
I mean, they are screen space shaders. I know I'm answering an old question here, but it's like that's just I call them notifications because it's like a specific thing for it.
30 FPS. That's the area call, yeah.
normal.
Hey, but do you still have the Go Explore thing?
Yes. You want me to put that up?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm still getting used to 3.0.
Sign, when I eventually get that world Lucifer made for us working, I want that swimming in the pool. But it means you have to make it SDK3.
It's not so good in pools. With larger avatars, it can get you stuck if you don't have enough depth.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems like I don't know if it's good for small. Okay.
It's just for me. I want a pool that I can solution.
You can't turn your mic up by any chance, can you?
I wish I could, but my microphones are like garbage in my system for some reason.
Turning your mic off? What?
It's on maximum already.
Oh,
turn it up.
Star Scribe's gains
Does
are
that do
low.
anything?
I mean, there's a
Star is
setting in
better terrain than
VRChat.
I ever did.
That's because you never tried. Like you did like few things, but you didn't try properly.
When you try your best.
So I think it's already one of the better forests that I've seen in VR so far.
It's not even. I don't know. Maybe someday. I'll just keep working on it.
good terrain.
The audio in here is really good. Solution.
Like I said, I spawned the textures over the
All
top
the
of my
bugs
painted
and-
textures already, so I need to repaint them. This doesn't
The
have
bug
painted
sounds.
textures.
If only we had baked ambisonics.
What's that?
I show favorite dish.
What's Baned Ambisonic?
Baked
I have no
ambisonic. So
idea what
like right
ambisonics
now,
are.
the music and the birds and the bugs and everything is like one audio source, right? Because you don't want to have to like
Oh,
put
you
one
want them to be,
everywhere,
like,
but you could
directionless
bake it
around.
into a 3D thing that would change as you moved around. So like you would actually have localized bugs and birds without having to have individual audio
Right.
sources.
Currently, right now, I have
3x3.
two 2D audio sources and 3 or 4 two 3D audio sources. Forest has 2 3D audio sources based on location. This one and there's one over there that have 2 different sounds.
I don't know
They're
a
all,
lot about
they
audio.
are 2D because I set them to have equal set channels, so you can't tell direction. So it sounds like 2D, but it has range.
Mm-hmm.
And 2D is the wind and music. That's the only 2 that are 2D with no range limitation. As far as I know.
I like this though.
Mm-hmm. It's a good forest.
Put
Oh,
like
man.
a river
So like I turn
sound
around, run that way, and it's great, and then I turn back around towards everybody else, and I lag so hard.
Yeah.
70
The
people.
colors and working
What's
for
really
players.
great is that he made the terrain in a way that it sort of naturally occludes people around the world. So like wherever you are, you're mostly occluding people. So like he has these hills
Yeah.
and strategically placed walls and stuff, which is
That
pretty
was
clever.
the intention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's something that like people need to do more of. I think is like break up big spaces into little pieces so that you
I was
can have
mostly
groups of people that occlude.
Sorry, I was mostly inspired like the old like Zelda games, and they like make forests and areas like sectioned off in the ways like hills and everything is in areas in occluded sort of style.
Mm-hmm.
I think it works well for VR, that kind of stuff though.
It does work well when, people start spreading out and
Okay.
exploring.
So I saw some buildings and stuff around there. Should we keep moving, or like does this go further in? Like what else should we see?
The map is pretty big. I was still experimenting with terrain, but it's up to you guys. I don't really mind. I don't have much to show.
Area, let's
Alright,
go.
Pick a direction, we'll follow you.
Okay, I'm gonna run up this hill because I just saw Akuza going up this way. Run up that hill. Oh my gosh. Oh, the jump. Woo! Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh shit, there's more for us.
Wouldn't you know?
To be honest. That's you're not supposed to go there.
Oh, okay. I guess we won't then. Is it just the edge back on the other side?
Yes.
My first draft that I made is sort of a remake of a world I made, but my world was really stupid and I've made a lot of mistakes, so like this one doesn't have those mistakes.
The only reason for that is because you didn't actually spend enough time on it. You just kind of rushed it.
I couldn't do it anymore because my terrain was segmented into pieces and I couldn't merge them anymore, so I couldn't fix the like border
are
regions,
tools
so it
for
just
that.
cuts off.
You can create a single terrain thing using
Oh.
different meshes.
Hmm.
They're gone.
I
Oh,
think my
yeah,
world was
clearly.
just too far
This way
gone.
would be more interesting.
All right, let's go this way then. So wait, I missed the answer. Were there buildings in here?
Wait, is this? I don't even remember where am I now?
You're
The
somewhere
forest is a
on
little
the
too big.
left corner. But yeah, there's one building I made.
Oh,
at the
this is
rest
where
of
the cave is supposed to be later on, so we just go here.
Oh. So you're going to have a cave later on? Like, so what's the plan that you have like intended for later?
Honestly, I'm lost. I don't remember where things are.
It's a
It's
map
fine.
from like I think we just go in this direction. We're using a map as a reference for a client, sort of.
Hmm.
I mean, there should be like a boulder somewhere, right? Somewhere.
What's over here?
I could swear there's a building over there somewhere. Somewhere.
Just dolphins.
It's too large. There we go. That's the weirder area.
What
Where's
we
the
got?
building
Is
then?
that sand or is that a lake?
It's supposed to be
whatever.
like dirt and leaves, but I don't have texture set up correctly right now,
where's the
so it's
entrance,
just sand
guys?
because it's at water level.
Hmm.
This hole is part 8.
There we go.
Hmm. We've got a flying boat.
I have no idea. Anyway, mission
Let's try
achieved. This
Yakuza.
was supposed to be a forest, but you can get lost. I think we proved that.
I lost myself right now, so...
If you
I was
guys haven't
wondering
gone up
what's,
to the
like,
top, it's
calling
sort of interesting to see the
There's a
view
sheep
from the
over
top.
there.
I mean,
That's probably Lakuza.
from here it feels like a forest.
So where's
Yeah.
the
Also then
building?
from below.
It's a nice view.
Building?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
the
back
one
and
I
look at the
made. Where the hell
buildings.
is it?
At the spawn.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna respawn so I can look at the buildings.
Okay, let's respawn.
There.
Oh,
Food.
okay, it's over there.
Hmm.
I set up all the colors already now.
Hang on. Sorry. Like most VRChat tents, this one has an inside and an outside. So good job on that.
I'm not lagging.
Oh, I wanted to go in the barrel.
Yeah, I was wondering what like calling teleports pretty often.
Yeah, so it's sooner by this
Can
one.
somebody type out for Mr. Dummy
Lincoln
that like
logs.
they need to make sure their cache is updated properly?
But you made the model.
If no avatar loads, like the recent update changed the cache location, but I'm not sure when they last
Is it
logged
the
on.
particles or is it just the people that is?
The
people
sports.
and the
This is
particles,
sports.
and the fact that pickup objects are broken anyway.
Wait, pickups
okay.
are broken?
Well, there are also teleports like 10 times different.
and hide it.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
what's going on.
That's
There's
Udon.
teleporting.
Stop cheating!
Udon pickups.
No.
No, they're hiding the sword.
They just picked it back
No,
up.
they're not hiding the
Teleporting
sword.
back and forth because
Yeah,
they're
but
double
vote to
syncing.
kick him.
It's really annoying.
No, don't actually.
I'm not clicking it now.
Wow.
We're gonna put it in here and then we'll just leave it alone.
Weak
There we
cat
go.
Basically crashed.
It's so that like those particles are super laggy. I think just let it overdraw. Because when I look at it,
You guys have eye drop?
I think.
Someone's gonna
Putting
find it.
calling distance on it
Oh,
would help
jeez.
for people who are far away.
Okay, let's
but-
see what's
I
over.
mean, just
Here.
straight out grab it if you know where you want.
No, I'm taking it to the sky.
A glowing
Well,
fire?
the entire map is at
Hey,
the end of the
Sam, I'm
results
here to
should be
tell you
based on
I wanna
first,
ask you
like,
a thing
requests,
would use
and
optimized
they just want,
avatar.
like, a
Wait,
big
are
large
people not
meeting
using
area, I
optimized
guess,
avatars?
and this
Because I
is
thought it
what
was.
it's gonna be.
Do it now! Do it now, funny man!
I can't hear when everyone talks over each other.
Mountain Lodge meeting.
There we go.
Yeah,
It's in the
there's
sky.
like
New
we
people are
saw
joining.
like a lot that are not.
The building model was made by Tsuna, by the way.
Like
and
that
the
is
texture
shit. Like we've been, I've been looking for you for the last few minutes because Squid was like when I told him, yeah, I don't have that thing to show that.
You should
I'm
get
telling you,
Squid to literally update his being like Cyan respawn or something.
You can't climb through the windows if you like.
Yeah. Just have a way for us to talk to
I'm
each other.
telling you, you need an avatar with like one of those billboards on them.
Yes.
Just have them stand at the entrance.
I'm actually impressed that you can do it with a good performance avatar now.
Because I'm cheating.
Part of the world, or is that somebody?
I don't actually
Yeah,
know.
I figured so much, Cyan. I figured you were cheating because the bounce backs.
Way out there
Yeah.
by the lake. Is that part of the world, or is that something that somebody?
I don't actually see any poor performance over here, but I assume I just
see,
can't
from the
actually
good
see
side,
them.
now I won't complain about your performance anymore.
Ha! No, you can't. Because I'm good. But I'm not excellent. Why am I not excellent? I'm pretty sure it was just because of materials or
I don't
something.
know.
Yeah, I have 5 materials because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I have 2 animators. That's why. It doesn't matter. Good enough. Oh no, more
Hey,
particles.
When are you showing the thing?
Okay. Well, fine.
Come on, use optimized out. Oh my.
That's gross.
We spawn exactly inside this.
That was kind of funny, Cyan, because yours.
Perfect timing on that. Or Squid. Supposedly,
Yeah.
I'm being told that there's a bunch of people with new, not like who didn't hear at the beginning, so like they might have poor performing avatars. So like, I guess I put it at the
Yeah.
same time you told to respawn. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm gonna reiterate
time
that.
trying to figure out this entire time we've been trying to figure out why my avatar is poor performance because I am only using one dynamic one. I'm using no colliders, but it says I'm using a collider. I combined like all the materials into only like 5 in
So if the
Blender,
mesh
but it says
itself-
I'm using 23.
So if the mesh itself
I
has
must
a
have
material
accidentally
slot,
dragged something onto this avatar at some point. I must have accidentally dragged something that was deactivated onto this avatar or something.
because it does still count.
Your materials are your material slots in Blender.
Yeah, I know. I don't have 23 material slots in Blender. I have like 6.
Oh, weird.
I mean, it counts duplicates for
I
like
think
multiple.
I accidentally dragged something onto this.
I just got given mac and cheese, boys.
Like if you have 2 meshes, if you have 6 materials, that will be 12 materials.
So wait, who's
also already.
next? Oh, bye, Squid.
Voxel control?
Oh wait, I think Lakuza is.
It's about your.
Is it the optimization of
I feel I need to be more relaxed.
Oh my god, does that mean
Wait,
we're gonna
Lakuza,
see
is
the
that-
devouring multiplayer version?
Lakuza? Are you talking? Lakuza?
No idea, really.
I accidentally put it inside the
Can you
hole.
hear us?
He might be desynced.
Oh, there you are.
No, I wanted to make
Oh, I
this
can't hear him at all.
easily convertible into something price compatible.
Who can you hear around here?
I just really need to get rid of a couple polygons or something.
Can you hear Squid right here?
The shaders. Boom.
He's desynced.
Oh, what about Cyan right here?
And it's I have a collider, but
Can you hear
Tell
me?
Lakuza, somebody asked Lakuza to rejoin. We're gonna skip
Well, it's
him
your turn
in
to
the
show off the
meantime.
words. You should probably talk about it or something.
If Lakuza's desynced, we're gonna ask that maybe we skip them for now and then we come back to them after the next world.
Yeah, I'm seeing
Which would be
respawn button.
Sasha.
Okay. It's also rejoining now.
Sasha or DSMT because.
Well, DSMT's talking to me in chat, but it's just kind of like, I hope we like having 60 people on a 3x3 meter plane. Nice.
Oh, that means we're gonna give hugs to each other.
Okay, I see Cyan now.
Wait, I can hear Lakuza now.
Squid.
Silence for me here.
Squid's right there.
Oh, there's Squid. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can see you guys now.
Okay.
I
Do
didn't
you want to say
realize
anything?
I can see you guys. Yeah, sure.
Guys, if we could quickly all
Yeah,
gather around Lakuza here.
Hi, Lakuza.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, it didn't work. There we go.
Everyone's like floating diamonds for me now, but okay, so I'm gonna be showing the whole build I showed a few weeks ago, only because it's now complete, so all the screenshots that people submitted for devouring for most of the first week have been added in now, and I'm not gonna be adding any more in because it's just too much for me to handle. Like, I literally haven't had a break since the launch, so yeah, I wanted to show how it looks like in its complete state, and there's like a new speedrun haul, so I guess when you load in, feel free to explore. If you want me to give you guys a tour, just wait at the start and I'll do like lead you guys to like the halls and the speedrun stuff. I guess someone joined in before me, so I don't vibrate again like the voice like last time. So someone else
Jump the portal and everyone will
in
run.
first, I guess.
Yeah, oh man.
Hey, Cyan, you should go first.
I want the 4 ponies to sound my
If they crash, they crash.
Lakuza, why are you doing it?
How many people
Oh no.
Oh my god.
It's main.
Oh no.
No, that's the real Lakuza. Speed run into the portal. Where the hell did
Public.
Honestly, it doesn't matter because everyone's gonna fill it past the limit anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna fill it.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
true.
Like, I think we only care for the public rule on
I
just
have
like.
some time in here.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
you made it.
I was able to handle it after all. Yeah, I made it. I made the plane bigger because I thought it was too small, so I just thought I'd just come in and show it off myself.
Okay. that'll help them. Is Sasha still
Yes.
here? Or did they already go through the portal?
Sasha ran into the portal, but I already
Mizu, I apologize. But I'm still gonna have to
I'm
ask you if you
staying
can switch
behind.
your avatar. Okay, cool. No issue then.
Yeah. I was just about to.
Haven't you
tell
guys
Cyan that I was
shilled
staying
the
behind.
devouring enough already?
This is the Kuza, it's not my fault. Blame him, not me.
True, Lakuza's fault. Okay, I'll go ask him
I always blame him.
Yep, always blame the Kuza. Slow load bug. Oh no. Okay. At least I'll tell people that. If you happen to, still be loading now that I'm already in.
Useless DVR now.
So I don't know if the
Wait for the
Kuza's
tour.
already here, but he said he has the slow loading bug. So, oh no.
Right here.
So, Lakuza, you're gonna give us a tour, right?
Yeah, there's a potty somewhere around here. I got to take a poo-poo break, so I'll be right back.
You liar! There's no bathrooms in this place.
There is now. It's that corner.
Oh gosh.
I'm having this little loading bug of people.
It's on this side.
Yeah, I'm having that too.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, the Kuza loaded.
I hear it, a Lakuza.
Haven't you shilled
If I
this map
Uh-oh,
enough?
Squiddy erred.
Just asking.
Okay, I think I'm loaded in here.
Recently.
Oh, yeah, we got a few
People
error
loading
avatars.
really slow right now.
Why is it so?
See, I see someone with Squid. No, actually Squid over there. Come on.
I'm right
Yes,
here.
it's right there. Yeah. Just making sure I can see you guys.
I gotta know.
Alright.
Am I glowing?
You're glowing. You're not as bad as
You have a glowing personality.
See if I can.
Everybody's just 100%.
glowing at all.
I know.
It's a giant
Alright, go
fat
for it, Lakuza.
white teeth.
I don't know where he's at.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
was at 100
alright,
but
so
I'm
it
logged
depends
in.
on where
Okay,
your
so
safety
the
settings
next thing I
are
want
when
to
you switch
show
out of
is
it then.
the Hall of Fame, which is on the right hand side over there, and then the Speedrun Hall as well. So I guess what we'll do first is go to the Speedrun Hall, which is just here.
I don't think I've even seen this in game yet.
Ooh, I think it gets its own hall now. Oh, I haven't been here yet, Lakuza.
Yeah, I haven't been in here either. Hey, Lakuza, I don't know if you were reading the Discord, but why is my name not on there yet?
Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah.
Space here is bigger than the space here.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you that soon. It's like this is like from the other hall, and I just quickly rushed it and put it into this side, so I will clean it out. But yeah, we had so many speedruns, so thanks to some of you guys out here, that we had to give it its own hall, and then. Because they found some holes in the environment, we now have out of bounds speedruns as well. So that's why you got some of the crazy times over here where it's like 9 minutes and 52 seconds. So it's been amazing seeing like the speed running through, like go through as well. It's been amazing.
I was
yeah,
gonna say, how did they get a 10-minute run?
I don't know. You can ask him. Isn't he over here?
There's a video.
They've got some interesting.
I mean, he's literally right there. You can ask him.
A lot of determination and suffering.
Yeah,
They would spend hours just hitting every wall.
How did the outside of the world do?
Which unit
It doesn't look
is
like
this?
anything. You're running in
This is
like
minutes
blind.
and this is seconds?
Minutes, seconds, and
Everything's
milliseconds.
cold out, so like you're running in like.
None of them have hours.
And then that's
I never submitted my 11-minute run. God damn it.
Oh,
the hour.
yeah.
I just
I'm mad about it.
Community meetup. I'm not sure if you joined late.
It's like when you get outside the map, it just culling, like a culling nightmare. That's where the real monster is outside.
The culling monsters.
I mean, there is a theoretical floor, which is the length of the of the cutscenes, right? But like, still.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we can move on to the next halls, which is just outside again, and go immediately to your right.
See you next time.
Lakuza.
I don't know if we'll get on VRChat a lot.
I have to remind you. I forgot to remind you.
This should be
I got
better.
a few games I play right now with the people I know.
The Shit Universe
World
But that
stuff.
doing, like,
Yeah.
a while.
Yep. I've been working on the documents today, so I'll have that ready real soon.
Okay.
I've got like a channel ready, so yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'll message you on that for sure.
I still need to read
I'm
that.
just here, guys.
That's
This
it,
door
right
over here. Have fun checking out some of the pictures, but yeah, each hole gets sort of different as you go through, so I'll you guys in all three, but most people who did complete it in the first week should be here in these 3 holes.
Isn't this just the first day?
Yeah, this was for the first day.
Oh my god. Just run on the table.
I mean, it works.
Right.
Oh wait, before we go over there, we need to go up and see the Easter egg, which is...
Is it an Easter egg?
Is it an
I
Easter egg?
think we gotta show the best run, which is like the 22-hour one.
Wait, is that the Japanese one?
The one with the beer.
Yeah.
Where?
I think
Wait,
like
where?
the second floor. I think. If you go down.
It's, I think it's on this side, actually.
I thought it was over here.
I know it's on the second floor.
No, it's right here. Yeah.
You know what? I can beat that. I can beat that.
They went to sleep.
Can you?
In the
Sleeping
world and
twice in the
woke up
world?
Yeah, I totally can. Yeah, I can do it.
By far
can do
my
this.
favorite out of all of them.
Because I'm a giant pretty cat. This will take me forever.
Hey, I'm sorry, I seen your picture.
Also, like, come on, bro.
No, I
169.
refuse to go to the water level.
Win on every kind.
Yeah.
169 deaths, 22 hours. They deserve that beer, oh boy.
Yeah. And that now.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
They didn't even get on that.
Yeah, I'm like so happy in the picture, bro.
Okay, everybody's just following. It's the same
So do
room.
you tell people where they are, or is it part of the thing is they have to find themselves?
They have to find it because it's just so many.
Yeah, it's like there's no way.
I was like, can you imagine
There's over 500 screenshots in hole 3.
You know what? You
Hey,
can make a
where's the
version of
chairs?
that Ghost with Vroid, and I almost made a cosplay version. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I want you guys
We are
to release
releasing
your
the-
version.
Yeah, we're releasing the model, so it'll save a lot of time that way.
Yeah, can't wait to go to Black Cat. Just float around like that.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is the cry. Everyone runs up to the door. I'm like, oh
My
shit.
God.
Now that's
Because this is
so
like
wow.
slaps it up.
Do you realize how many he had to do?
Damn, bro. You say fuck this, dog.
Nice.
So this is the end of it all now.
This is still just like the first day,
This
I
all
think.
No, it covers most of the first week.
Okay.
But just imagine this. Each week, there's so many coming through that I just can't manually put them in. This was my
Okay,
attempt to
why
get as
the
many as I
names
could before I
not on
burnt
the
out.
pictures?
This
They
is
can
actually
put their own
like
names in the pictures now.
Did you manually
Cyan.
crop them?
This is like a little overwhelming.
The fact that how many people actually played
500
this?
photos in here.
Cause like we look at the like like number of visits, like 100,000 visits. You're like, yeah, that's a lot of visits. But then here's like actually like each one of these people played the entire thing. That's kind
Is
of
there a
like
way,
I don't know what to
there should be a
think
way
about
to
that.
check how many hours like collectively you have in a world.
So there's
I don't know if
actually,
VRChat collects that
an
stats.
I'm pretty sure
auto
that'd be a
update
terrifying statistic for some worlds.
There's
like
an auto update
Room of
poster
Rain.
prefab that
my
works
knees.
when you go into a world, it updates the information for events. It's the Japanese company that runs it. But I
Oh, like
bet
the
that can be
calendar thing?
used to,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but I bet that can be used to keep the scores current without you having to constantly re-upload the world.
That's definitely an option for future. Like, I guess we messed up on not doing like an automated thing.
I'm just gonna point out
I didn't
that-
expect this many.
I was gonna say, while that is a nice automated thing, if I can get my hand here, what is that? Okay. Updating the world also bumps it up in the menu. The Kuze knows about that.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
That's
But I'm not doing the whole world for that though. But
Mhm.
yeah, I guess when I made the whole world, I was expecting it similar to my first world, which is Luxurian World, and that took a year to get 150 submissions. So I thought it's gonna be similar to that, so it won't be that much of a effort for me. I was not expecting about 500 submissions in the first 24 hours, so I was like, holy shit, I'm kind of Yeah, it was just
Keep in
one.
mind how many horror map
That's
enthusiasts
crazy.
there are in VRChat, so...
Yeah, but
We don't hear about it.
I've been working on this. I've been working on this board non-stop for like 2.5 weeks now. Since launch, I literally haven't like taken much of a break besides like a couple hours of sleep. But yeah, it's like I've got to cut it off here now. But I have apologized to people on Twitter that did submit it, and I'm sorry that I can't add anyone in. But I do appreciate the fact that so many people are playing the world, and it does mean a lot to us.
Don't
So yeah,
worry.
just continue.
I
Oh
share
my
one
God.
game. I'll never submit a song.
Hey, when are you releasing the next one?
When are you releasing the next one?
I love how people are like, oh, 5 hours, that's so much content. Like, they finish, they're like, okay, guys, what's next? I'm like, it took us 10 months.
Devouring 2, when?
Which is why
Exactly.
the
Why is
shit
everyone's
thing
dream
is
going
we've done this
Devouring
enough.
2
Yeah.
seconds.
Hello.
I see the stream like I have people.
We're going back for this.
Sweaty I am, okay?
Maybe.
Wait,
I still
somebody's
like
the wrong mic over there.
idea that they're devouring though.
Mr. Ivan, I think you have the wrong mic.
I guess lastly, one thing to say as well, like for the shared universe, we've had about 13 people contact me to make a world set in this universe, and the ideas that they've given me sound incredible so far, and I'm quite excited for it. So I'm surprised and excited that it's kind of taken off, and I am
It's gonna take some months before we see something from it.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Some might want to do it for speciality, which is fine. But I'm working out to get that all set up, so they've got the support they need, and they can kind of push forward. One, like a duo, is already working on the world, and they've sent me screenshots of how it's looking so far, and it's looking really nice. So yeah, I guess just thanks to those people that have taken interest. I'm kind of excited seeing more horror stuff.
Why does it say nice cock right there?
What?
What kind of memes are you putting in here?
I don't see it.
I'm pretty sure that's an avatar thing that I have blocked, whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. All I see is.
Things aren't what they usually are.
This is a new Windows install.
Be careful.
It's an avatar thing, so I think you want to see it. I don't see it either.
Someone's pasted memes on the walls and it just says
I
nice
mean,
cock.
now you just have to put it there.
Well, it is nice.
Oh, my kid's almost running out again.
No!
Yeah, release the ghost so I can scare some people. Come on! I want to scare. I do not want to scare, but I love scaring.
Okay, so Kuza, put the stalker in here. That's just like a higher chance it's random.
The other poster says too bad, my cock is bigger.
No! I don't want that! I don't want that!
People have requested the stalker as an... They've requested it as an AFK animation, so when you go AFK it just comes off the ground, but I think a better use of it is like... avatars can place like world objects. If you can just place it below someone, and just freak them out by like scrolling.
That's one of the things that I wanted to try doing.
That'd be really cool. Yeah. It should be cool.
So, actually, maybe I'll make a little goal for today is to release the lighter and the stuffed animals. And if I can figure out how to make a booth account. Yeah, because a lot of people have wanted that on their avatars, the lighter and the stuffed animals. So those are really easy for me to just like upload. The rest of the asset pack's gonna take some time.
When we first figured out the dry skip, that was immediately what Constant wanted to do. Was like, I want to end the speed run with lighter and cigar. So we figured we could do that after we figured it out. So it was just we got to the end and just
Wait,
light it
you
up.
mean the alphabet blocks?
Yeah, because people had
I wanted to make it so that was lightable, but that would have been too much of a distraction, I think.
Hey, Fiona, I got a question.
Well, the cigar itself
Yeah.
is what distracted us when we did it initially.
That did not get in the
Because
map?
it was myself, Socks, Panda, and our friend Lofi, and we ran it. And like when we first found that box, we're like, oh sweet, cigars, cool. And then we never saw the lighter. So it took us like another hour and a half to realize there was a lighter in the box.
I mean, it's better than everyone else's. like, you know,
confused.
what is it, the lever?
Yeah.
Well, in some way or another. I think there. I don't know. There might be some stuff in there. I'm not sure.
Seen that lever though.
Oh, have you looked at the new placement in like the speedrun? I guess what are the new build?
Yeah.
I don't know if that like
I
helps or not.
haven't toyed with that. I haven't toyed with it yet because like I just did some speedrun tests like to start. But I'm like after the meetup, I'm gonna check out the lurker stuff, see like the lever, see make sure everything's working there.
I mean, the lurker should only be broken from like multiplayer in the current one, so it's like the new build, like you'd have to test with multiple people on that one. But
Oh, okay. So it only breaks in.
it supposedly only breaks in multiplayer. I've never actually gotten it to break normally, but we're being told to respawn.
I think that makes sense because there was when we were doing the group speed run. It's actually you can even see it in the video. Consta saw the lurker almost coming through the wall. Like into the piano room, like we usually rush. But when my job was to just keep the lurker in the. Oh.
We need to be respawning. Squid's like moving on already.
You're not showing it anyway.
Isn't he here?
And if anything, I blame Object Sync. So wait for whatever update that is.
This is an udon short that I made that was inspired by some 2 videos that I saw. I saw some videos of some sorting algorithm. So what I thought I decided to do is that I tried to make a world where you can take a picture with a camera and you can basically jumble the picture up and then press another button to use an AI, well not really AI, but like a sorting algorithm to fix itself. Everything is off by default. There's gonna be like a red button in the middle. If you wanna turn it on, you can go press the red button. I'll turn on everything. I suppose I'll explain more whenever we get there, so I'll just drop the portal.
Let's go upstairs so that we're away from spawn.
Like maybe next to the devouring sign or something.
I was like fixing my hair tracker and I looked at
Which map is
That
this?
crawl.
I've lost sense of the second map.
Wait, everybody back away. Everybody back away.
I'm doing really good.
Oh, friends plus friends?
Either plus, so friends plus or infinite plus, as we all say at once.
Okay, friends plus.
Casual is a lot about cheaters.
Here we go.
Algorithms.
Okay. Friends plus what?
I'm honestly curious to see how this is.
Yo, mama.
Right, so we're all banned from talking about like sorting algorithms, right? Because that's gonna be so boring it'll kill everybody in here.
Let's do it.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, this sounds like the blast.
So to solve all these problems, all I do is I Google for an algorithm, and I use the algorithm.
Nice. It reminds me of that one time that I, had to build a thing, and so I looked up how to do that thing, and then I did that thing.
I know, it's amazing, right?
Alright, let's go. 1 megabyte. Alright. Instant download. Oh, wait.
That's true, though. I mean, it's.
Where is.
I don't know how sorting works.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I have to wait for everybody to load in, but you actually loaded in first, so just stand right here and say, like, what's the first step?
So the first step is we sit here and we wait for everyone to load and accept the frames.
Probably just wait.
Are you feeling more awake, Gay-senpai?
Yeah, I don't feel as sick.
That's good.
Bugger sorting system.
I'll just wait.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm gonna take a cold
Oh my
This is gonna be
God.
useful, but I don't see this being a popular
It's not gonna be a popular exist. It's just some random.
I should have.
I mean, it feels like it's gonna be popular with the nerds. And it's like, hey, sorting. Cool.
Well, it's gonna be popular with people that make worlds, I guess.
Yeah.
They need to fix the VRChat
Information there.
avatar loading code. So if you already have somebody's avatar, it's just loaded in on cache rather than waiting to load somebody else's if they don't.
So the problem is that I think whenever you leave a world, they have to like, what is it? I'm just assuming here. I don't actually know, but I'm assuming
it's not well handled.
As soon as you leave a world, you have to unload it in memory or whatever. So it's like, okay, now they have to reload it in memory and doing all of that once. We have what, 60 people?
You should be able to store You should be able to
How do
store
I
a
use this
cache of
thing?
everyone you've met in VRChat and the last avatar they were using. And if that avatar, if someone loads into that world and you have that have an association and a map between them and an avatar, you load them into that avatar until it pulls the new avatar. It shouldn't take that long.
Don't know. That
I mean,
that
now
seems.
they're unpacking it from cache. The way the longer the thing that everybody
Here,
knows
Vicky,
again,
does
and
your
they're
underwater
unpacking
thing
the
have any
bundle because they store it in
thing on it?
memory. Well,
How do you
it doesn't
disable it?
okay, you get it from the cache, but
fairly
they
loaded,
unpack
though.
it.
Is it time to click the button?
I mean, I think it's local anyway, so I'll just go ahead and click it then.
There's almost certainly a smart way of doing it. There's almost
Oh, nice. Look at that.
I probably carrying memory.
Wait, oh boy, that took a minute.
The world.
Okay, I'll sit down here. I'm gonna stick my fan on me because it's hot, guys.
There's a solution, but
it feels wrong when you're talking.
Did you just crash?
Everybody keeps talking. You have
Oh
to
no,
wait
you're
for
looking
the
at your thing.
carry on the conversation because
So
everyone's
it's
currently.
Is that showing your stream?
Does what show?
Your tool.
like 80 people world,
My tool?
right?
Yes, everything shows on
I
stream.
decided to use
Small
Bogo
worlds
Sword
don't take
to
as long
sort the
because it's
picture again.
Look at it, Cyan. Oh wait, your stream's really behind for me. Hold on.
So, I mean, I see this. I mean, I also see that.
No, you're really behind.
So,
I'm really
feedback
behind.
next week from me is going to be the
Okay, I'm just gonna go look at the sorting real quick.
manager player control system.
Oh, there it is.
Rewritten from scratch to work properly with all the stuff available in the slaughterhouse.
Right now, it's just like I wanted to make sure that my avatar
Wait,
was.
oh, there's the buttons.
So that, you know, I could actually out.
Yeah, but what does it do?
I got surrounded by four of them at one point, and I was afraid to get out.
Oh, it's facing that way.
Do you see anything out there, Olympic?
You need to get dead weight with female avatar.
Turn the camera.
What's going? What?
It's VR only.
What's happening? What are the instructions?
No. Yeah, I didn't like
Okay,
you
so
can,
the image is scrambled once you pick the, I think you pick like that white column up there. And
Oh, is it like there's just a bunch of different buttons?
It's a good system, I'll give you that. Yeah, and then you push one of the waves, the image back together, and it'll sort it.
Wait, what column? I just used.
There's another one over here. Shuffle sort controls. Okay, so shuffleboard.
There's nothing here for me.
It shuffles that board. Wait, did you click?
Click on the main one.
Did you click the camera?
I have a noodle house.
No, the noodle house is not part of the world. There's a camera over there by a giant wall.
Shuffleboard.
Alright. So you shuffle it,
No,
then we're gonna
sir?
go across over there to set the speed.
Okay. All right, I am extremely confused. I clicked a red thing and the noodle house appeared. And I
The
see
noodle house
nothing
is an
else.
avatar.
Noodle house?
Okay. Are they hiding something?
Is there buttons to shuffle?
Whoa.
I feel like I have mental.
I was like, why is this a thing?
No.
Because when I clicked it, the noodle house appeared, and I
And then
think
it'll
I
start
didn't actually
scanning
click
it.
It was loading exactly.
I'm about to dump some cold water on me. Where is it? Where's my bottle?
Oh, so it actually like properly puts the picture back together.
Yeah.
So this is the sorting. Instead of being numbers, it's like the picture.
I was very lost.
Hey,
just
Stan,
see
my
tiny
frames have
squares of my
died.
pictures though. I don't get it.
What was that?
My whole
I just said.
Did you click one of the buttons to sort it?
Why?
Oh, so basically it just puts the picture back together. So it shuffles it,
Controls disappeared.
and then you press one of the other things, and you'll watch
So-
it visualize as it like fixes the image.
So it fucks it up and then fixes it.
Right.
Yeah, it's
so
more to like
that one's
show
bad.
sorting. Which one? Bubble sort? Yeah.
Bubble sort? No. Cocktail shaker sort.
Write a bubble sort. Typical like interview
I
question
actually know what these are.
on the fucking
Anyway.
blackboard, whiteboard.
I mean, I took computer science basics. Like,
I updated.
I mean, yeah.
So it doesn't assign anything to
sorting
each
does it.
piece.
Wait, what do you mean? Did you already have a picture
Like
up there?
how? What is it? I think so, because it's like triaging. I can see it with the sorting, but like most of the image is blue because of the floors.
Oh, you should have moved the camera to like get a nice picture.
what is BOGO sort? Why does that say? Why is that one like?
Hey, Stan, do you want to know how to get 10 frames a second?
No.
Okay, we're gonna watch.
I think I should have stopped the camera before I did this.
Oh, I don't have smiling on this one.
I can't read, Connor.
But just BOGO sword on max speed, 10 frames a second or less.
Wait, you can change the speed?
Is it?
Also, I didn't
Slowest? Here we go. Goodbye, frames.
Oh.
Oh wow, it actually is working on the bubble sort. You can actually see it doing something now.
Yeah, well.
I'm at 15 frames. You lied.
I chose BOGO. I chose BOGO sword, so you know. Why did I choose BOGO sword?
I don't know.
These don't.
Okay, I don't think.
No, watch that.
I don't think
So, like,
they're your
it changes the speed of that.
I think they sort the speed.
Oh.
So for me, I'm on bubble sort, which is the worst one, and then like I set it to the max speed. Now I can actually see it working.
No, BOGO is worse, Cyan.
Oh, is it?
BOGO is basically in bubble. It actually does sort the pictures. In BOGO, it's I randomize everything. Is it correct? No. I randomize everything again. Is it correct? No. Randomize everything again. Is it correct?
Entirely random? I didn't look up what BOGO actually means for an or like sorting. Oh, we're being told to quiet.
BOGO is basically BOGO is basically I'm just gonna keep randomizing until we get the correct order.
Oh, it finally finished. Who are we looking for?
Mine hasn't even gotten progress because
How is it spelled?
Spelled S-H-E-O.
I think there's an underscore under the name first too.
Oh, okay.
But
Underscore.
yeah, fine. Mine haven't even progressed because BOGO sort is only if it's the complete solution. You're done. Else randomize everything.
That sounds so bad.
Are they here?
I don't
Now
think
you
they're
feel
here.
like your algorithm is optimized compared to that,
Do
right?
not see.
No comment.
Thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're here. So we're gonna move on. If they come back, we can go back.
Oh,
to
by hand.
So we're gonna go to.
What are you doing?
I threw my controller because you know what? Who cares?
Over on your side.
I kind of, it's so funny, I just want to watch all of them go.
I only got to see what was it, bubble sort. I didn't even get to see the other ones.
Okay, no issue.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna stop this real quick and try it again.
Yeah, it seems like people are mostly already here. I just gotta run around.
Dude, ever since I did that, there are people
Okay, and we're gonna do the fast one now. Pigeonhole sort. Let's see what that one looks like.
One of the big things is that the world that we're going to go into, I 100% expect people to crash. It's just because it is not an optimized map whatsoever. But
Oh dear.
Welcome to
it's just
Community
going to
Meetup.
be a thing.
It was nice knowing you.
Other thing,
I don't want to go in if I'm going to.
yeah, it's just. But another thing is that there's going to be some music on there, so I would just say turn your world volume down. And it's copywritten music, so that's a thing. But that's kind of it. I've never had this many people jump into the world at once, and so I'm not really sure what to expect. But yeah, and it's kind of
Pretty
one
much
of those maps where it's
Nagasaki.
like it's pretty large. You can feel free to explore, or stick around with me if you want me to talk about shit or whatever. But yeah. And I think with that, I'm just gonna slap down a portal, and we're just gonna see who crashes and who doesn't.
Make some room. Make some room.
This is literally the crash test.
Hey guys,
Wait. Before you go.
real quick, guys.
Real quick.
In the event, if anybody is new, in the event that we do crash, I will be posting a launch link again in the community meetup channel for us to regroup in the hub, and then we'll do the event as normal. So please, if we crash, just check that channel for a link.
I'm gonna wait for first people to come in and crash so we can.
I'd also recommend, setting up your insurance before going through that portal.
So basically, you're telling me to be the first one in? Nice. Gotta get it on stream.
Yeah, so this map was actually, it's like we did try this map earlier, and a lot of things were set to always buffer, so I've tried to turn everything to local, and so hopefully that gets rid of a lot of problems. I got rid of the music or the video player, so hopefully that gets rid of a lot of the problems. I have a lot of things toggled off as soon as we get in, so for the most part, it should be better than it was earlier. But you know, I'm not gonna say it's perfect.
Community meetup. They're not all perfect.
If you straight up say, like, oh, the world's gonna lag and then drop a portal, I'm not going in there.
There we go.
What do you mean? Where's your I don't want my capacitor to
Yeah, I am too.
I don't want my cord
There we go. Friends
Don't worry about it, man.
Plus and drop portal. All right, here we go.
I don't know how to fix that other than it's just, you know, VRChat being buggy. You have like some people just get stuck at the 0 point. I do remember him showing this off a long time ago. Or did we also go to it at a World Hop? Either way, it's been a while. Look at that, 0 milliseconds. Oof.
Oh, I remember before it was gonna be for Ruby. I'm fucking excited now. What is this?
Hey, we didn't crash. At least we didn't.
Remember, this is world from open beta. Open beta world. I remember this so well.
I remember it was a long time ago.
In my pants. Come on.
Hey, all right. First thing I hear when I load it.
Hey, too much info. Decent pictures.
I'm a really big fan of Ruby. Yeah, so it's just.
Didn't crash.
No, stop the logs.
Welcome to the beacon, everybody.
Yeah, crash.
I recovered.
Hey.
Actually, I remember last time we went to this world, like the same assets.
I've got my frame time grab.
We had
During
everything.
open beta.
Yeah, and it was so hardcore.
I don't remember it being on open beta. I was being
join
once.
like for 5 seconds or more.
Yeah, we were here once, like in the same asset, and it's just like I remember there were all those like portals, yeah, that were oversyncing. So we just like I opened my log and died.
Was that in a community meetup?
It must have been a long time ago.
Meetup a long time ago.
It must have been
Yeah,
a
it was a
really
long
long time ago because I haven't.
Well, I mean, it was probably a year ago at this point.
Yeah.
5 months or more.
I feel like it's been a year at this point, because it must have been before the devouring even started.
So it's like I can start learning.
Yeah, it was definitely before, and like I only started going to meetups like in June last year. So.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I will have something ready for next week to show.
I'm not seeing oversync that late, so that's good.
He said he made everything locals this time.
Ideas in my head bouncing around that doesn't get
Yeah,
done yet.
that's good.
Where people just end up.
So we're going there to see if anything
Oh,
is going on.
do you want to give a tour of the world? As I interrupt the conversation.
Oh yeah,
there?
sure. No, yeah, no, it's okay. So I was saying earlier, so this
Oh no, did I lose
is
voice?
like kind of a all right. Maybe if I work on something like yeah, I'm also losing voices, but it's like I started making this world in an idea of like okay, maybe I can make something on VRChat and maybe kind of force myself to learn more scripting and programming. Oh, am I turned around in my room? Yes, I am. Okay. Arms over here. All right, there we go. It's like that's why my hand is behind my head. But it eventually kind of turned into kind of an environment design, and essentially I just wanted to make a hub world for other Ruby worlds. And so if you actually go in down the hall into the arena where everybody else at the moment, there's more portals of other Ruby worlds that you can explore. But it's also a physical world that I wanted to eventually work on, to where it's like this is one section. But there's also like 6 or 7 other sections of this entire world that I want to eventually build on. But thinking about it, it's like I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put that all into one VRChat world. It's just something that I need.
Yeah, he gone.
He's master, I know.
Wait for him to come back.
Oh, there. Yep, back
Okay.
to me.
Welcome back. Your voice is back now.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
the world master
And there you go again.
Hey, Steve, Steve, just rejoin so we can hear you talk.
Standing you as long as you're the world master.
Curse someone else.
Oh, did I give
Just Rubik cursed him because Rubik was the first and he laughed.
It's Rubik's
because
fault.
His voice was crackling. So yeah, if you killed him, he got the master.
I don't know why, but just watching this, like, that avatar, like, move its head. Picture showing DSMT. I don't know if you're still watching though.
Hey, so you have the debug thing on. Who's the master?
I mean, I have.
How easy is it to bring up?
Oh,
the So, Steve was master, but then it like was causing the voice thing, so we told him to rejoin. So now it's like, who's the new master? Who's cursed now?
Master is.
Gotcha.
Riskun.
So, if this is beacon,
Hey, Squid, use an optimized avatar.
well, no, technically
An
that's beacon, but
unoptimized
this is
avatar.
part
Who
of
do I need to
beacon.
slap?
You?
There's one person over there.
Ozone.
You have this exclamation mark.
Ozone.
Hey, are you just gonna sit here? You gotta go explore, Mr. Nerd.
I'm waiting
that's
for
actually
him
also
to come
one
back.
over there.
It's
Yeah.
very hard. I'm fighting the.
He's not with us.
You know, like I want to just go run around and check everything out, but I want to hear what he has to say.
It was for a minute. I thought Ozone turned into Kala.
Same.
Sorry?
I was like, wait, how did Ozone get that medal?
Oh, who? Sorry? Could you repeat that?
Mr. Dummy.
Full body? What?
Message them on Discord. They actually can't hear us.
You didn't
Oh,
say anything.
So that's all I can really do.
Yeah,
for now.
Mr. Dummy.
Someone's lucky.
Oh, look, another one with a weird
They've
one.
always had the same avatar, though, so I doubt they have nothing.
That's a tiny avatar.
Okay.
Or is that full body?
Did Steve make it back?
I don't think Steve made it back, but like, I'm pretty.
hope so.
I don't know if
I
I've
don't
seen
think
you in
so.
full body. Did you just get that? Or if I just never noticed?
Just not.
That's
No,
good, don't have
I
a new
was
one.
literally
Very
testing
cool
this
game.
2 days back,
Cool performance.
and I'm not actually using the
Hey,
the Valve index track, like index.
This is
Oh, is
Be
it
careful
like
of going in
a-
there.
I'm not using the
Connect?
HTC trackers. I'm using a Connect here.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Be careful going in there. The doorways around it. I thought you'd take it to the next level. They instantly open a portal in front of you, and you have no chance to stop before going through it.
Okay, tell him feedback on that.
Yeah.
Is Steve not back yet?
Steve's not back yet.
Seeing Steve come back, and I'm thinking another minute.
I'm about to
I
like
have a
just run
problem
and
with a
explore at
cable
this
now.
point.
we?
Just run and explore.
An official complaint.
I'm exploring. I did.
All right, time to explore.
Oh, get birdie.
Just
Fine.
explore, guys.
I'll just put it up then.
I already have a look.
It's here.
Do a
Wait,
collider.
Wait, what?
No collider.
Whoa.
Wait, what? No collider.
Oh, there you are. We were about to say go explore.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, you're right. Someone else
I can
is
see you
cursed.
moving, but your voices have yet. Hey, there we go.
I
Okay,
might be
cool.
wrong, but I think
Right.
I might be
So,
experiencing these
long story short.
Blocked person here. Oh, there's Ozone.
But yeah, long story short, I want to make something with Ruby and have it as a Hubble world, but also as an aesthetic world that you can explore.
Nice.
Yeah. Over here,
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there he goes.
there's a little Easter egg here. You click on this once, and then turn your eyes that way.
Oh, is
People all the way over there.
Oh, there goes something.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey,
And
you
then-
forgot to
I'm gonna
pick me
assume
up.
everything is referenced. but
Oh.
Oh, it's there now.
What?
I am lacking every bit of context to this. I have no idea what Ruby is.
I know what it is. I've never seen it.
How do we fly this? There's no.
I think it just flies itself. But no, yeah. This is like a really old model that I need to revise, and I'm in the processes of doing so. But I just thought I'd slap it in the world because it was a last minute thing.
Hey,
But,
is that where you hide
yeah.
the money?
Hey, we don't talk about that, okay? We don't.
Oh,
Yep.
How did you go about optimizing the world, though?
Very carefully.
Oh man.
Okay, now I can see.
Fully optimized, but I tried to condense everything into as.
Oh, there's a button for those who didn't click it.
Yeah.
I go over there.
But yeah, you can click on the airplane, and then it'll also like do it again and despawn. But so that's just one of the functions in the world. Some other things is the
Hey, San, would you like to go to a dark room?
A what room?
Figured I'd finally join back on one of these.
Go into the helicopter without going up the stairs. Just like walk in under.
Oh. Yeah, I did see that. I walked into the side of the cockpit and it was like, oh, black screen. Hold on, what are we doing over here?
This is actually going to be upstairs because that's more of a recent update. Earlier, there was nothing in the hallway or anything like that, but recently I put a bunch of oh no, yeah, that's another thing I need to fix somehow. It's because of the shader, and it's also because it's like just the geometry glitching through. But recently I updated the upstairs with like a bunch of like vegetation and stone stuff and flags and
Yeah, I saw all the concept art.
it's like now it's a lot more lively. But yeah.
I need to go explore more.
This way.
Oh, pen.
So it's like, of course. Oh, so this pen's over in that direction.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So this is the hub arena. This is supposed to be the place where all the characters spar and whatnot, but it's also a mission selection scene. If you look at Nos over there, at every single one of these arcs, there's a motion-activated portal that people can go through, and every single one of them are for different Ruby worlds.
Oh, I think Jason was making a comment of like, you should make the collider a little bit bigger because he was going to go to the door and he instantly went into the portal instead, not realizing it. Oh, it's lagging for me. I'm getting desynced, I think.
Yeah.
So they're on player, not player local, because I see other people activating them. So they are probably oversynced.
If everything's local, it's
are
not
they?
oversynced.
Oh,
I could have
okay.
sworn I made
So
everything local.
if it is but it's on player layer, so I see other people do it.
I mean,
It's fine, it's
someone
local, though.
accidentally
That's
went
fine,
into
though, 'cause
a
it shows
portal.
it, like it'll show someone walks into it and shows they go into a portal, so I see it come up for them. But as long as that's
Right.
local to me, I see it go up for them, so that's fine. If that's your intention.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's,
I mean, no,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
it's
sure
just-
it's local because else we would have oversynced by now.
Yep.
I think that's what happened last
It
time,
is
though.
not local.
You see always buffer 1?
But
No, it's just that at least the people walking around are triggering stuff, or me.
Well, no, like, player layer is still local.
Yeah. So like that could be if it's on player local but being broadcast, that's bad. If it's on player but it's local, then it's fine. It's just like you see other people activating them is all.
Oh, because
And that's completely fine because it's still local.
Yes.
You just
Yeah.
see
So,
locally when people activate.
It's an inside joke to a comic.
So I will say before we exit the arena, there's going to be a collider that we're going to hit, and then it's going to activate trees on the outside of the map. Take a left and hit the green button in order to disable those trees, and that way everything should be fine. But
It's my arm.
that's just something I kind of forgot to fix, and then it's like I'll do it later. But the two buttons on the arc over there are for the low quality and high quality mirrors. And then over here on the other side, there's
Well, if you would
the
desync,
two
you
game
just
types.
can't hear anyone. You just see what people were doing.
And so, of course, like,
correctly, so it's like correct way around.
this is the Ranger's Red Trailer world, and then here's one that Ranger and I worked on, which is a another Horde mode map where it's like it's the Vale Streets, but eventually I want to fill this hole with a Horde mode. So basically, you have different, like a bunch of waves of enemies coming in, and you're just defending yourself. So it's like it's a horde of enemies coming after you. Yeah. But eventually, I want to fill the entire wall with game types. But so far, these are just the only two at the moment. But go upstairs real quick. Also, don't forget to hit the green button.
Put that in a real-time world.
What does the button do?
You said something about toggling
So the
trees.
green button toggles. Yeah. So whenever we exit the arena, we toggle the trees on. So hitting the button toggles the trees off.
Mhm.
But yeah, if we.
Reaching for
I'm
your
not
ears
sure
if
if I'll
you're
ever
climbing.
be able to actually do this, but I want to be able to fill this hallway with avatar pedestals so that people, can actually jump into the, different characters of Ruby and whatnot. But it's like, honestly, thinking about the map size that I have currently and thinking about the other things that I want to do, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually do that, but I don't know. It's an eventual thing. And then we have markers over here.
What's left of them anyway?
Do something like a vertical mural going up as you're going upstairs so you can see it. But this is basically where all the concept art is. And there's some wireframe screenshots of the map. Some parts are pretty ugly compared to others, but I thought I'd add it just because.
I found a blood add-on that makes those very pretty.
And yeah, from this point you can just kind of wander around the place. It's just concept art through the entire second floor hallway, and it's the same on the other side as well. Oh my god! Someone just
you
fell
have the vending machines.
Consta, no out of bounds.
Oh, crap.
Well,
what?
Wrong category.
You fell out.
If you hit the button the third time, it'll
got
start
what you
shooting
deserved.
cans at you and actually kill you, and you'll have to respawn.
Yes. Oh, that'd be great.
But
Oh, I would like to click the button.
And if you do have the trees enabled, you'll actually see them all in the other green fields and whatnot.
Just had to add that. Wait, 2 feet? That's tiny.
Yes. He's an anime boy. He's tiny.
I can't remember if it's like 5 trees or 1, or if one.
This is
tree
very
just
bright.
fits into the visual object. And of course, you have the. Yeah, it's a
Oh my god, a simple walk. Yes.
I'm so
welcome
hungry
to a
right
simple
now.
walk. We got a simple walk. What would you like to order? We got some regular noodles.
Is it a real
we got
one?
some fish
Some
noodles, we
frame?
got some-
Wait, is this actually part of the world or is it an avatar?
People like some grape soda.
You got the you got the tuna.
The noodle
rolls?
house? This
Come
is
on,
the same noodle house that was in the other one that I was very confused by.
Because, yeah, that's his avatar.
Oh.
No, yeah, that was part of my avatar from earlier.
Hey, you could
I was so confused because I clicked the button in that world, and as soon as I did, the noodle house appeared. So I thought the button made the noodle house appear, and it didn't make anything else appear. And so I'm like, what is everyone looking at? What are you supposed to do? Because I clicked it, and the noodle house showed up, but what now? Nope.
No, yeah, what used to be here was like a huge video player, and when it would show the red trailer, and it would also show the Neon episode 2 thing that me and a few friends made. But it's like it kept on crashing people, so I just kind of got rid of that entire thing and set the shop up here because I'd rather have a functional map than people crashing all the time just for the sake of the video player. But yeah, let's see here.
Yeah. Rub-a-dub.
So
give me the grub.
there's artwork. There's more artwork that way, but I want to show y'all the cafe area down here.
Oh. Alley-oop.
How did I miss this?
I love Rubik's flying animation.
Yeah, he's so nice.
That was one
It's
of the
so
things
nice.
Good
I get to
desktop
do
avatar.
Because past Steve made a fucking
Yeah, it's a
terrible
really good
idea
desktop
and
avatar,
decided
just
to
like floating
overlap
around.
UVs, so I can't bake this without it looking terrible. Oh.
Yes, you can generate light map UVs. You can do it.
It's its own thing. It uses a different UV map for baking, so it doesn't work that way. It'll be fine.
It does. Okay. I'll have to try that then. What is it called?
Generate UV.
Yeah, like map
it's on the
UVs.
mesh option.
Oh. Okay.
I think the other option there is like
import settings.
you'd also have to like downscale some things because some things don't need to be as like
Oh, for sure.
large in the light map.
Yeah, baking maps like
scale
this
light
big.
map on everything.
Yeah.
Hey, just
I mean, just bake it
upscale
like 5
everything.
pixels.
It's gonna be fine.
But yeah, this is basically
I think it's actually
pretty much
more
it, I guess. I mean, there's
like
also
5 and just
the other
multiply
balcony
everything
over
that's
here.
important by like 10.
I might
because then
eventually
your
put
base
like
level
flowers
is
and stuff
increased.
over here, so it's an actual
Yeah,
garden
like
that
your
has
base
something
level
more than
is
just tall grass and weeds.
And a tree.
I'm
Yeah,
just
and a
looking
tree.
forward to Beacon.
Oh, I thought it had a collider on it.
I'm just gonna hide
I
in the
think.
bushes.
Oh my gosh. I think the next thing that I might do is work with some people on either the library or another part of Beacon in order to kind of either expand this map or make it into another world.
You see the problem with hiding?
Gotcha.
Then a man is gonna come up while hiding and then like.
I saw someone made the cafeteria.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah.
I saw the cafeteria I saw over there, but.
You knew what I meant suddenly.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And some of the guys from the Kruby squad, they used to do a bunch of really cool VR shorts, but recently something's happened and it's like, well, they can't necessarily do them anymore, or at least yet. We don't have everybody back up to where
That's a
they need to
weird
be.
line.
Gotcha.
Oh no, yeah, that's part of the texture that I need to fix again.
Again.
But yeah, let's jump off and then respond, I guess. Or...
Just jump off.
Oh, I mean, do you ever
jump off? Yeah.
jump off?
Oh, we just interrupted dentist photo.
Of course, you just have a beach and then there's some water, but
This
there's
beach
it's
looks
nothing
like it
there.
belongs in Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Why? Why did you make this a thing?
Good to know.
We have chosen
On today's
death.
community meetup, we did a suicide pact.
Don't put it like that. You're gonna get banned.
I'm gonna say we're gonna move on. I apologize to Steve. Where's Steve?
Wait, do we have anything left? I thought.
We do. We've got. Well, if Amath is back, we got. Oh, sorry, not Amath. Shio is back. We got Shio, and then we have Amath.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
I apologize, Steve, but we've been here very
Looking
long.
at you.
Not pleasant to
All
watch.
right. Do we see either of those?
I am going to. You know what? How about this? If nobody else is here, we'll continue this.
Minus delay, but yes.
No. I'm going to hit respawn real quick.
I need to show your cheaters because your skin texture is really disturbing.
People respawn.
Oh, I'm sure. It's kind of just black and white because of how the
I feel like there's nobody left to respawn.
No, like you're
No, we had like 70 people in here.
Okay, so if I don't have your avatar.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait, my
your
face?
skin texture is super bumpy.
Oh, God. Is it? Oh, God, really?
It's not safe for life.
Yeah, here,
I don't know what's doing.
Are we sure?
I'm not using tessellation. I don't know what's doing
No,
that.
it's like you.
Somebody was saying that we had 70. I don't know if we actually have 70.
Yeah, if
You
they were
called?
checking the API, the
No,
API
it's good
report's
call.
very late.
Maybe I have that too high. I'll have to adjust that.
You
It's on your face and it's,
Yes, we're looking for Amath.
Cheaters
If
are
they're still
showing.
here.
Amath was here. Yes, right there.
Here they are.
Scaling than the Koyomi one that I'm using does.
Amath, can you explain anything before we go to your wall?
Oh god, I'm lagging. Okay, I was going to say, my world has a soft cap at 15 because it's small. Will everyone fit?
Wow, man.
You can change it on the site.
Okay, hold on, let me change it on the website really fast to a higher number. What should I change it to?
40.
40.
40? Oh god, we're all gonna be smushed in there. Okay,
Yep.
1 second.
We're
You embrace the chaos.
It is a small world, yeah. It's small and it's fake.
There's an easy solution to that problem. Let the little ones go in first, and then the larger ones squish the little ones. Simple.
And then, you know, the people with play space just like step on everyone.
Yeah.
But then again,
So like, I calibrate standing up, right? And if and so like if I just let my feet like naturally go like this, just the way that the foot bones work, they just kind of fall down.
I'm just sitting on the Kuzo. Don't mind me.
Yeah. So like if I.
Well, you're a bit high up to sit on him, you know.
I need to change into my avatar with the hair, so you just like your legs are just wrapped around the hair.
Put your chairs on this already. Then again, how does it even work? So wait, with 3.0 stuff, like what would you do for that avatar? Oh, tracking.
Probably control the hair, so you know how people do the puppet thing?
Yeah, there we go. So like make a puppet so you like move the hair.
The hair, just slam it. Yeah, just slam it from side to side.
I'm just reminded of the what is it? When wall walking existed, and you just like the hair on the other side, and we were like, it reached the other wall.
Yeah, I would definitely grow it as well. So change the height of it.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm glad everybody.
Oh, I just saw something pop on the screen.
Squid doing Lost.
For the sake of debate, let's say I have
No.
Everything turned out better than expected.
You should also make it gold and then get that Super Saiyan shimmer.
Let me see if it works out.
Now my left controller's gonna die. Are you freaking
Press
serious
expand on your
right
menu
now?
first, just to make sure.
Why is it gonna die?
God,
Because I haven't replaced it
Oh, no.
for a week.
Does it say 40 in your menu?
I can't even bring up my menu here. I think we have to go
Give it
back
some
to the
time,
hub.
give it
This
some
place is
time.
laggy. Okay.
The last world?
No, it doesn't.
You can do it. I'll leave you, AMF. See the last world.
Do you need more pens, Amos?
Yeah. I was wondering if we go get another one then, you know.
I'm sorry?
I basically have a docking station where I just plug my index controllers into.
I can't. I need the. Yeah, I need the huge bounding box for my little messages that pop up.
Okay, yes.
I could animate it, but cool.
Alright, cool. Yes.
Now I wonder if it is cached
Yes, it has
in the
pens,
old
but you can
player
disable them if you want to.
Okay,
It's disableable. Okay, great. So yeah.
That one.
You want to explain stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I will drop a portal off and let you guys mess around first.
Try this again.
I see small decks.
You're floating.
What?
I see small decks over there.
Oh, portal. I don't have the ship enabled, so I can't see it.
Here we go. Yeah. Portal here. Drawn arrows.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm lagging everything.
There's a portal now.
Yeah. It's happening.
Squid. I can finally say what I wanted to say now, because the last thing, I am not amused.
You can't steal a pen.
Let me have the pen. Let me have the
I
pen.
make the eyebrows bigger to emphasize my anger.
This is my mood right now. Literally every time you.
There'll be 17 seconds on the periodal.
There do be.
I'm as happy as ever because I'm at the community meetup.
And I'm taking my cup of grapes with me.
You're eating a
I
sandwich.
freaking knew. I don't think. Is it?
There you go.
Squid?
You're just angrily
well
eating.
and good.
You're just angrily eating a sandwich. Yeah.
You know.
And that's what I get for staying later. Oh yes, back down to 0.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not in there, please.
Got a whole shop set up in here too.
Wait, what am I saying?
Shop, oh yeah.
Please
Y'all hear about
over
Club?
here.
Do what with the poster?
The prefabs that I make for these bases are free. You can edit them and sell your edits. So do it. Get this.
Get this
really
Get
yeah,
that
that's part
money.
of what I'm gonna say. Okay.
Alright.
So there's something that I have to point out with this. Originally. Originally, when I created.
Oh, guys, quiet please.
So sorry, but
No. Guys, shut up. Let her talk, please.
They're trying to talk.
Guys,
Hold on.
quiet please.
originally, when I created this world.
Okay, sorry about that.
The goal was, I go to like clubs a lot and I dance a lot. The problem with these clubs is that a lot of people come in there with very poor avatars, and it lags everybody because there's 60 people on the map, and you just end up being able to dance among silver robots, and it's not fun. So people started banning the very poor avatars. That put these dancers in panic because now they don't have anything to use because all their favorite authors they're very poor. So I was like, you know what? I can make avatars. It's actually really easy for me to make them with the VROID bases because if one of them gets ripped off, I can just turn around and make another one. It's not that hard with VROID. It's like nothing to me. So I decided to make this world. And I made these to start off with, and I was going to make more. One of the goals with this was to make them. Who's flying into the wall? The goal was to.
No, it's just.
That was distracting.
Yeah, that last world had me so frozen, I couldn't do anything.
Twitch friendly. So because I know that at some point Twitch is going to bring down the hammer on like skimpier avatars. I know that at some point they're going to start changing their mind. So these are Twitch friendly, and they're good looking. So you can still use them on Twitch, and also that matters with DJs and clubs too because they will actually block your avatar if you're too sexy. Some of them because they don't want to get in trouble, because some of them do get in trouble. And the other thing is like they're low poly, so they can function well in clubs. They'll be green. They're also some of these are cross compatible, so Quest users can come here and get some more avatars as well. Because otherwise, on the Quest side, it's just like really bad decimated avatars that are like 60 polygons. 60,000 polygons. They're not actually optimized. They're just like cheating and uploading them on the Quest side, and they're not supposed to be there. The other thing that I found out when I did this was a lighting issue. If I take a camera of her, or I look at her on desktop, she shows up. I can see Rubric. Rubric's in the corner. They're wearing the other deep tone avatar. I can see Rubric, but if we go to a world with post-processing, like that really dark post-processing, we don't show up. There are some worlds that are so dark in their lighting. Everybody's, they're able to do whatever they want, but I started to notice a problem with like this person in real life is not that deep tone. This is not Wesley Snipes. So this is a real person, and they show up in VRChat, and now they're forced to get a fairer toned avatar because they can't show up, and that's kind of sad. And I'm not making this an issue. I also noticed this with really pale avatars. If she goes to a world and there's too much bloom and there's too much lighting, she gets blown out. You can't see her. Really pale and really deep avatars have a problem in this game, and it's that lighting caters to these guys, but not these guys. So that's bad. So my suggestion, I put it on the VRChat canny. Please have some kind of player lighting slider that's individual so that you can turn down lighting for people if they're blown out or using some crazy shader that's blinding your eyes, or you can't see them because how likely is it that all these people that make worlds are going to learn how to make lighting that actually makes people show up? They're not gonna learn. Let's be realistic. They're not gonna do it. It's like a million chill bedroom maps and like dark lighting. They don't care. They care about themselves. So I think that we should have some like
the shader
individual
channel
player
argument.
Yeah, so I think that we should have some kind of like individual player lighting scale that like brings up their, I don't know how to say it, their individual lighting to where you can actually see their skin textures and stuff. Because I think sometimes it's actually necessary to counteract stuff that either lighting or shaders don't do. So that's what I really wanted to talk about and what I found out with this project. Thank you for listening.
Awesome. Yeah, you turn, sister!
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so that last world had
Don't be like
that
that.
last world had me so freaking bad. I mean, I was
Thank you for
I was
sharing.
frozen.
Thank
I
you
couldn't
for
move. Oh, not that I couldn't move. You weren't moving.
Woo.
None of them were moving. I could walk
It's like the
around.
old Polaroid
couldn't
film
hear
thing
anybody
all over
talk,
again.
Couldn't see anybody move.
Yeah.
So when you got out the portal, I had to have somebody. That's why I went into Jasper's room because he could move and talk.
Early TV film, right?
And I
So
thought
like, they made it. The only reason like they made it so that like you could see black people on films because furniture manufacturers wanted to show their like stuff better. But like yeah, the early TV like you couldn't see black actors at all.
I swear, our hair looks so similar.
Yeah, this is the same with like Black Panther. They use like new
I don't know, I like playing with your hair.
I noticed that as well. I mean, my aunt is almost at tone, but you know, I think it's kind of messed up. Like, if she came in this game, she could be herself, and I think that's kind of messed up. I'm more of, I'm actually.
I don't have shampoo.
I am a Creole person.
Cyan,
so
those avatars
my
just for
family,
you.
when we get older, we tend to turn
Say?
this tone, but I am your tone now. But
Mm.
as we get, as
Choose
like,
an
like
avatar.
mixed with French and African.
You too?
So I'm your tone, and I have like hazel eyes and brown hair. But as I get older, I will turn this tone naturally. I call us apricots. But I decided when I came in this game that I identify more with this tone because people kept thinking, they were like, well,
The Zackening
like sometimes I would mention I'm black, and they're like, why are you so fair? And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go tan, so you understand a little more. Like, it's really hard to explain
No,
that.
and I mean it's
So,
actually like it is something that like there's not a lot of dark-skinned avatars in VRChat in general
Yeah,
because
and
everyone's just
people
pulling from
ask,
anime, which is so
yeah,
pale.
right. And like you see people on Reddit, and they're like, does anybody have any black avatars? Please, I need to find some. And I'm like, man. So I made if you like check out these bases, they all have hand-drawn hair bases, and that means that you can expand on them.
Just clone my avatar, it's so much easier.
If you can expand on these, like, and you can check out their hair bases. They're actually all hand-drawn on the front. And what this means is that you can expand on this by drawing like wisp, like baby girl trend if you want
Feels
to.
wrong seeing you in an
You can do
avatar
that,
like this.
like V-Roid. You'd have to draw it directly on the skin. Also, these are all decimated. I forgot to point this out, but these are under 10,000 polygons, except for these two, which are 13. All of them are
And
green.
speaking of people finding them on Reddit, you have sadly no tags, you have nothing in the description and nothing in the title for people to find the world if they are looking for darker skin tone avatars. Someone asked in the Discord recently, and I gave them a few world, but yours didn't show up because there's no reason it would. So you should probably change the tags a bit more.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'm making male bases next. Then the other thing I wanted to point out is that these bases are free. You can download them for free. You can get this off of VRoid, like this address, and you can get this and you can make your own avatar. You can edit it. You can sell the base. I don't care. Have fun. Just do
You
it
just care
and
about
make your own
performance.
world. Go for it. I mean,
It's very much appreciated.
if you make it high performance, it's weird, but you have to do a lot with VROID to make it 60,000 polygons. Most of the time, you're not gonna go over 20K. You can't, unless you draw a bunch of hairs or something like bunch of strands. I mean, it's kind of hard to do that. So go for it. Take my things and make them yours. Please, go for it. Do the thing.
My fingers are broken.
Your fingers are broken? What are you looking like? What, are you using Vive or something? Oh, that's just, I can't fix the rigging. Like I said, I use VROID. I can't fix the way that these work. If you want to take this, get the base, go into Blender. She said that they don't like the way that the finger, I can't do anything, I don't do the rigging.
That's what my hands look like in real life.
I can't do anything like that. Sorry. Have fun though.
No, this is literally like a really small issue. It's not like the be-all end-all.
Some people somebody got a base from me and they kept complaining about, oh, the arms are too short and this and that, and I was like, why don't you go with VROID and make your own? Make your own thing. Wow.
That is what actually, like, I would rather have hands like that because my stupid index hands look like dead flippers to me, whereas if I open my hands up wide, they look like that. Yeah. My real life hands.
I want some long nails. I wish they would add long nails. I may have to do some hair on the nails to make them look like long. On some talent. I need some Lana Del Rey talent.
I could use some of this now.
Yeah, go for it. Just get the thing in.
So, did we lose the other guy?
Yeah, I don't think they're still here. Or they left early.
Okay.
We lost the other guy.
I think there was somebody else that wanted to show off a world.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be an elevator. This is a fake elevator with clock.
I think he wanted to show something
okay, I
off,
don't have
but
I'm just gonna duplicate this and go floors up for extra stuff, but male faces are coming next. I'm gonna make men's faces next. That needs to happen. Men need to love in this game. More options.
It's an elevator. Take it or leave it.
It's an elevator. That's it. That's all you
yeah,
get.
it was an avatar. My apologies.
Obviously completely
It's a staircase. We can't afford a staircase around here.
You can afford an elevator?
This is basic budget. Look at that counter. It's just a cube.
How do you have money for an elevator if you don't have money for stairs?
We got $3.99 counters over here. We ain't got no stair money.
This isn't actually an elevator. This isn't actually an elevator. It's just two big pieces of styrofoam.
It's just there for decoration.
Whoever had that Udon avatar, I can't stop thinking about it.
This is the track me Hamsky.
Is it still here?
He's gonna steal something. He's gonna steal this elevator. Instead, he carries it.
Alright.
As a barracks, I know how to pronounce it. Yeah.
Let's see, what should I do?
I don't think you have to actually do it though.
You're just gonna. Like, I'm so hungry now, and I just want to eat that. The problem is my local sushi place does ramen and not udon, and I like udon better.
So,
they were saying,
at the FFF, I went in hungry, and then...
Yeah, we all talk about food.
Yeah, we talked about food the entire night, and I think at like 5 or 6 in the morning, I finally went and got food. I was just like, oh, I'm done with it.
And that's my favorite kind of udon, with the tempura shrimp. Oh my gosh.
Carl talking about food. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Bye, everyone.
Byron.
I'm about ready to do that too.
You can go into the bone of the index finger or whatever fingers are bending backwards, and then you can bend them slightly back. It's gonna take some trial and error because it is a bitch.
It is.
Mess around.
I'm not gonna do that.
I don't like noodles.
Quite a short green tea, okay.
Yeah, it was a short one.
I don't like shrimp.
Bloody cat nightclub. I know an avatar that'll get it quick. Here you go.
Yes, good.
We got you.
I'm screwed.
To be fair, like I also do not like shrimp. That's the texture of shrimp is just like.
I personally don't care. I think
It's okay. You can give me your shrimp.
You can have all of it. Yeah, that's. It's just something about like biting into shrimp and like some parts of it are like tougher and like chewier than other bits, and it's just like. Disturbs me.
You just don't like most fish.
I like to. To me, it's like it feels like I'm biting into cartilage or something. I don't know. It's just,
I don't know.
Just make an infinite amount of money.
You know, pops.
I understand. I understand.
Which is like the Japanese.
Like I like that. I like that texture in shrimp. But if I was not used to it or is in something else, then yeah, I wouldn't like that.
It's also kickstarting like more. This is like research that they're pouring into, you know, making stuff, and now like they're gonna become the leader in doing this kind of stuff, and I think that's really good.
Now I want food again. Why does this keep happening?
I know. Doesn't it suck that you have to like maintain your biological organism?
Just by letting everybody try it.
Exactly.
I know. It's like I already ate once in my life. I have to keep doing that?
So what are the kind of stuff?
Can I just like eat, you know, like enough to satisfy life, and then just move on?
No need to eat, you'll see.
Right?
Like they're kind of like Japanese DeviantArt. They also are like an.
Can I just get an IV of calories, like, and just be simpler?
And they also do printing services.
The sad thing is no, our bodies are stupidly complex, and they really want us to eat solid food. Otherwise, they don't work right.
Look beautiful.
Thank
You
you.
could take
Put so much
a
effort
religion
into
where you can exist on air and sunlight.
Amazing.
No,
Photosynthesis, that'd be great.
There's actually people who claim that they're frauds.
I know.
That's the yeah.
And I'm like, good for you.
When they tried was
Congrats.
and then
Meanwhile,
tone,
I think I'm gonna go get some Asian box takeout or something.
If you try to look,
We're gonna take a picture of this.
Like, I'm not even joking. I think pink actually goes well with you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's actually a very good contrast because, you know, pink and cyan actually kind of work one-to-one with each other, you know what I mean? It's like,
I hope I got a
it
good
just
picture
fits.
now.
That's Cyan's evil twin, Pink Laser.
And another one.
Pink Laser's coming back? What?
Or, I think Magenta Laser.
Magenta Laser, there you go.
He has he has.
Thank you. The reason why I could.
Very old. It wasn't for this guy though. Oh no, you do have a pink laser avatar. My birthday one.
They don't allow you to redistribute these, and that means.
Wait, that was the thing?
Constraints. It's gonna be very.
She has a pink version.
Oh, hey.
See? Isn't he pretty?
Oh, well, you know. I'd say that's like salmon laser.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really quick recoloring before, you know.
But like the Fiona pink is more salmon and less magenta.
And hey, now you can have like every type of laser with like the, you know, the 3.0 setup.
Yeah.
You could tell all kinds of stuff.
I mean, I could. I mean, I honestly prefer like the SDK2 like current animations compared to 3, but nope, wrong button.
Oh, is that a 2.0 avatar?
So,
all of them are 2.0 except the one that I've been using for notifications.
Ah, okay.
So is that
Nice,
is it No More Worlds?
Yep, that was it. The squid even finished
Yeah,
it?
it's the end of the world.
-1.
That's kind of a...
-1?
Oh.
Yeah, it might be a little light till spectality.
Hey, I appreciate
Oh, is that the reasoning?
What do you think about it?
I mean, it happened way back in the... Which world was it? It was before the Ruby world, actually.
A lot more quest avatars because I have a quest that's linked, and I always found unfortunately before.
I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. I got lost.
No, yeah, I know that we lost somebody, but I'm not sure what whose world it was. There was supposed to be somebody before me, and then it's like, oh well, okay.
Shio?
That was the name I
Something like
remember.
that.
In the world before this, Peep was like drawing a face like on himself with a pen, and then he told Squid that he was angry, So what Squid did was he took the pen and drew a kind of like a half-foot sandwich coming out of his mouth. And all he wrote was, he only wrote, I love COM, and he left the pen. And I just stared at it for a good 10 seconds. And I told him, Squid, I don't think that's how you should leave the word. And he comes back and adds an O.
Okay. Should have been an
so that they cover more.
Do you like the picture?
They don't have to be tiny.
I love comma. What does work?
I haven't looked at it yet.
So what
I
I
even
was
tagged you
saying
when I
before-
uploaded it.
Okay, Steve. When you're done, I need you to determine.
Quit the appearance.
This is the most important one.
Yeah, quite the appearance.
So
That
what,
looks a
what I
little
was saying
squiggly.
before Cyan was the
Oh yeah, back in the.
Constance saw the lurker coming at the piano, but when I went out into the dining hall, it had literally just spawned and attacked me. So it was like we saw two different instances of like the lurker or something.
Basically, Object Sync is extremely broken right now, and I don't have tracking.
Oh, me? Yeah.
And so there are times when like both of you own it, and it's just like there's nothing I can do about that.
Object Sync SDK tree.
Okay.
Oh.
Object Sync is broken on either, both 2 and 3.
Wait, how broken is it in 2?
It's been broken. Like if anybody, well, the most noticeable broken. There we go. Most noticeable brokenness is just if you late join. Like if somebody else had moved objects, you won't see them.
Hang on, wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so like.
But it's not as bad as the desynchronization with the objects in SDK tree, right?
I mean, there's no desync for players. It's just things just don't sync properly in 2. So like the lurker in his case, like it's just, I can't do anything about it.
Like Cyan in SDK3, if a player desynchronizes and says the position of an object is here when it is actually here, the object just like teleports constantly.
I don't know.
That is the collision transfer issue though.
SDK2.
That happens in SK2 as well. It's
But
like
it happens all the time in SDK2.
What did you do?
yeah, everything's got udon, so it makes it worse.
More wrinkles on me.
Trying to think.
So hey, there is nothing called sync
Did we
object
figure it out?
in SDK3.
Oh, okay. I
Not
see.
yet. I think they're bringing it back.
No.
But what did you figure it?
No.
Unless you want to be a plastic doll.
Because it's something I was trying to figure out for like I was like, oh, if we could do this, like speedrun strats kind of thing, and we figured out that like you can actually lean your hand through a door and unlock it from the other side. But there is obviously there's like a trigger, like you have to trigger something before you can do that. But so it's like that. I don't know if that's something you guys would want to know.
I'm gonna
but
point
that is
out
something.
that the colliders used to unlock doors is the same from both sides. It's just a box collider. So putting your hand through does nothing different.
It's weird. Because from one side I can't open it, and then the other I could.
Like you literally just stuck your hand
when
through and it opened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect to change anything, but like show us a video of like which door you saw.
It doesn't do it consistently, but like it was I was trying to get it to do before the first shortcut one when you come out of the main one. So that one right there on the right. And we're
before the world
testing.
disappears. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, before the world disappears because you're doing out of bounds.
Oh yeah, well yeah. but it was like I haven't gotten it consistently to happen, but twice I was able to like I was trying to lean through and open from the other side, and it actually opened up. I was like, okay. So I wasn't sure if like I had triggered something or if like it was just maybe I spammed it enough to the point where it was like, oh hey yes, but so it's like it's
Cyan?
hard to say.
I got this message. Shout out to Meet Hamsky.
I don't like it. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
You got a shout out to Meet Hansky?
It's weird.
No, we're giving a shout out
to meet Hamsky. He's totally watching the stream right now.
Oh, okay. Hi, Meetup.
You tell that meat Hamsky
Discreet.
guy owes me money.
Hey, does he owe you money? Oh.
Yeah, mix and match.
Yeah. That's why he's not here.
That's why he ran.
We can't do it secretly. He always announces his website and all, and YouTube and whatnot. So
Everybody else announces it for him at this point. What are you talking about?
Because it's a meme in itself at this point. It's just like
Going to his SoundCloud, was it?
Oh.
Let's buy some meat Hamsky on the web.
Straight out and decimate it.
Like Lucifer? Yeah, Lucifer has meat Hamsky underwear.
Package and you do the thing.
Oh yeah, he does. He has meat Hamsky brand underwear.
Yeah.
On his avatar.
The funniest
Actual.
thing was that in the start,
On Avatar,
he
yeah.
accidentally
Meat Hamsky brand underwear.
The funniest thing was in the start, he actually forgot he didn't want meat Hamsky properly, so it had said meat Hamsky.
It's mostly anime stuff on
Okay, there's a lot of drawing in my face at that point. So I have to...
They started making like dolls.
I didn't do the orange ones.
Do you not appreciate the art?
Make a cute doll.
If it's blocking everybody else, I can't appreciate them too.
Yeah, because I do a lot of photography in that.
You know what arts now? This is
I'll
what
give you
this
that.
is what
All right.
apparently this is what millions of dollars of art looks like.
That would be really cool.
That's it.
That
This is a
sounds
million
about
dollars.
You wanna see?
Hey,
You wanna
what's
see
your artist's
real?
name?
You wanna see real?
I mean, it's the same concept as Apple, right?
Yeah.
We made the same device again. It's new.
Yes.
But this time, move the USB port to the right.
No, they didn't move it to the right. They just turned it upside down.
They just
I want to plug in this thing.
Let me go in a corner.
Not only that, the extension, you can't use any other extension. It has to be the Apple Power extension that goes into your Apple adapter.
Oh, to make we could also make matters even worse. What if they decided that the data pins of USB was gonna be power and the power pins was gonna be data instead?
Oh my god. You know, that would probably kill somebody. Like they try to plug their headset into a fucking power port.
That would kill stuff like, hey, why did my external hard drive die?
Plugging the headset directly to a PSU, they're gonna get the hell of a VR experience.
Have you seen that meme where it's like someone like takes like a Apple USB charger, like the two prong, right? And like they put one prong into one phone, second prong into the other phone, and they plug the USB into like the third phone to charge it, and it just like explodes. Like it just shows it like right as they're about to plug it in, it zooms to like outside of the room, and with a little crack, you see like a flash, like something just exploded. So it's just oh my god.
Hey, welcome to the internet. You can find people doing stupid stuff.
Yeah. I think I told this yesterday, but like my favorite forum post is literally like a picture of an open microwave, a bowl of SpaghettiOs, and a fork with the title saying why are my SpaghettiOs making light? It's like the best post I've ever seen. Why are my SpaghettiOs making light?
Look at this amazing drawing.
How much you willing to give us for
A lot of things going on over there. Oh, this room is becoming, what is this? Presentation room 2?
It's becoming an art presentation. Oh, things get real over here. This is like 3D and stuff.
Okay, cool. I can do taxes right here.
Oh my god. This is a small key.
144. I wonder if anyone's actually done their taxes in VRChat. Just you just put here and you go into your desktop mode and you just do your taxes.
What am I supposed to do? Did you do that?
Drive out on the computer, push it in.
Oh my god. Why would you do that?
Like it basically looks like Master.
What kind kind of answer do you want, Boredom?
Whoa.
Your mic is all over the place, dude.
Yeah, you sound like you're talking through a
Rift
phaser.
S, I think.
I have the Rift S, that's why.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's actually horrible with the Rift.
Disable audio output. Use headphones and use the built-in microphone for the Rift S. You will eliminate the problems.
I think I'm gonna go get food and then I'm gonna go
just
test
use
the
separate headphones.
Alright,
and keep the
so-
mic on.
So I'm gonna go get food and then I'm gonna test the patch stuff. See if I can,
Okay.
see if I can find
Thanks.
anything.
I don't know when, but we need to tell like
Yeah, you can use
we probably have like one other bug that we need to fix, but then hopefully like we can actually ping the rest of that Discord and be like, hey, go test this build.
This pin is
transparent. And use Bluetooth headphones or earphones.
I mean, it'd be nice to get the patch out by next week or the end of next week.
I'm gonna put the transparent pin right in front of your eyes.
I'm gonna put it above your head.
I love how we got wires
Oh,
going.
thank you.
That's how I fixed it this launch.
It makes me beautiful.
When people told me I sounded like a guy in Gundam.
I'm gonna get me some food.
I think I'm also gonna go and get food as well. So bye everyone.
I'm probably just gonna get a quest.
Bye.
Boy, I was sending you a friend request because you're a Ruby fan.
And with that, thank you for watching. That's the end of the community meetup. I see some weird colors going on here. And I'm also trapped by my chair. But yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.